Hey, my earth signs, how are you? So, this is now your Venus retrograde in Leo reading for the weekend that will extend up until September 3rd. And so, basically, just like with the other readings, take the parts that resonate for you, because this is still, even though it's the collective for us earth signs, myself included, because I am an earth sign, I am Taurus, it is still a general. Which means that it may not resonate, so you know what to do by now. Take the parts that resonates for you, that speaks out for you in some way. Okay, so with that being said, being that we have a lot of astral energies going on here, particularly the sun in a very big way is playing its part pretty much with this Venus retrograde. The sun does represent Leo, and so it makes sense. And so with that being said, for this particular weekend reading, I did just pull out just a few cards, one of which is coming in from the sun's oracle, which will represent the theme for us earth signs during this Leo season ahead. And as well, I wanted to pick out a card from the spirit guides to see what they say that will be the major focus in conjunction with the theme that we have. What will be the overall focus? And then I pulled out 3 tarot cards. So before we get into the cards, let me speak upon the overall message that I did get for us earth signs. Okay, so again, if you are of Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or have any of these placements in your moon, rising, or even in Venus, this is your reading, by the way. Okay, so the overall message that I got based upon what has come out for us is, while enjoying the beautiful things, extravagant tastes, the pleasures of life, right? That really speaks upon us earth signs, particularly us Taurus, right? That makes us happy. Status is hinting that one should be aware of priorities, being responsible, and moderate when expressing our creative life, our values, where we are placing our emphasis on and towards. Now is the time to foster values that will ultimately be grounded, long-term, and stable. Overall, it connects to, or equates to, good judgment. Okay, so we're going to see now how this message ties in with what I have pulled out for us. So speaking about status, a few minutes ago I mentioned that our theme, because as I mentioned with the other readings, is that each element, we are the earth element, has their own theme. Our theme that we are going to be pretty much under with the sun's energy is status. Okay, that is our theme moving ahead, starting from today, because today is already in effect with this retrograde. Venus has already is stationed, which was at 6:30 p.m. Okay, but this is our overall theme moving ahead, starting from today through September 3rd, is status. And then the other energy, or the message from our spirit guides in terms of what basically will be our overall main focus. And we have here the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, the Knight of Earth equates to the Knight of Pentacles. So that is really going to be the focus of us moving ahead, and is working in conjunction with our theme of status. Now, the other energies that have come out that has been influenced by these energies, we have the 10 of Pentacles. So we have a lot of pentacles here, which represents us earth signs, right? Now, just by the way, now, because I did mention when I did the air signs that Aquarius is a fixed sign, so they would be impacted by this energy of, or this retrograde, as well as Tauruses, okay? Not that it's not going to impact the Virgo and Capricorns, absolutely, because in some way, change is imminent for all of us. But because we are fixed signs, speaking about my Taurans, that we will feel this retrograde more so in one way or the other. Okay, so again, we got the 10 of Pentacles, we got the 9 of Wands, and we got the 6 of Swords. Now, I also did mention with the other signs is that I did not pull out any clarifiers, because I feel that with the sun's theme and with the overall focus and with just these themes here, I only just pulled out 3. That was all that was needed, nothing more added. And this is a weekend, kind of a mini, glimpse or forecast into what lies ahead. And I pretty much got everything I needed to know to see how this retrograde will be shifting for us, Earth signs. So let's speak about the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is about security. It's about being grounded, but also being happy in every area of our lives, okay? But it's just financial security, okay? And it doesn't just mean just with money, because we do know that Ten of Pentacles, but also Venus, which taps into our energy of how Venus is about beauty, love, aesthetics, and all of the above, right? All the luxuries, all the good things that life has to offer. That is us Earth signs, right? But in speaking about the status energy is bringing attention to the fact that with all of that, which I did mention in the message, is that with all those good things, all the pleasures of life that we Earth signs delve into, it is somewhat, you can say, giving us a caution during this time. Because while it is cautioning us or guiding us, this retrograde is guiding us toward us reevaluating, contemplating, and going on a deeper level from within, we also need to be mindful of what happens when us Earth signs, when we don't really have it to really splurge on the extravagance of life. Sometimes when we don't have it, we still go and do it, right? And that is the caution, right? So it's really asking us, the Knight of Pentacles is asking us to kind of slow down and to really reorganize ourselves, to bring some type of moderation, organization into our values and how we create our lives, okay, moving ahead. And so I feel that some of us may have already done that, like I know I have, right? And so if we haven't, this retrograde is going to actually give us a boost to kind of reorganize things while we are evaluating, I should say reevaluating and contemplating how it is that we can be more balanced and how we spend, right? How we can be more grounded, and how we deal with the relationships that we are connected to, but more importantly with ourselves, right? And so this is how status is really going to, the theme of status is going to play for us during this Leo season, because everything that we have been challenged, this is coming now to the energy of the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is like that wounded warrior, but it's someone that has gone through the challenges and trials, right? And us Earth signs, I know, like I said, we love all the good luxury things. We like nice things, just beautiful things, the aesthetics. And that's also what this Venus energy is about when it comes to matters of that. But in any area, whether it's the challenges that we had to face within ourselves when it comes to our personal wealth, our finances, our possessions, when it comes to the people that we are connected with, whether in our relationships or with even within ourselves. Because I wanted to say that sometimes the challenges can also come from ourselves. We can be our own challenge sometimes, because if we kind of get out of that, if we kind of get out of the cycle of feeling that we have to always be surrounded by nice things, right? Or we always have to spend and be extravagant or splurge, that somehow we're not going to be happy. That is not true, right? We just need to be able to appreciate the things that we have, that we can truly value. And it's not to say that we are not going to deprive ourselves of that, but everything is just in balance. So overall, I just pick up that we Earth signs will need to be more moderate, and at the same time, by having that approach, we will ultimately be grounded for the long haul. It will be stable. We wouldn't have to feel that we have been put through experiences that made us feel a lack of, in whatever area. That's not just with money, but in the lack of our relationships. We have to kind of use this energy of this retrograde to kind of put things back in balance, but we also need to take that time to kind of go inside, as my overview mentioned, to go inside and take that deeper dive and to see how we can just really bring more balance and more stability into our world. But on the other end of the spectrum, it also can play upon about the people that we connect with, who is in our environment. If things or people in our environment bring us a sense of imbalance, then now would be the time that we need to reevaluate to see who or what is no longer for us, who is kind of stepping and blocking our sense of equilibrium. Okay, if that makes sense. And actually, as the outcome, as we close out, we got the Six of Swords. So during this time, if we haven't done so, this retrograde is going to help us to move away from any type of chaos, any type of drama, any type of challenges, to now we are kind of moving away into a more calmer, peaceful, stable, and a secure type of energy that will be very practical, but it's going to make us happy to bring and restore back everything that has been out of balance. It's going to bring us a sense of balance overall, okay? And that's how pretty much this retrograde is looking like for us during this Leo season, us earth signs. All right, earth signs, so I hope that was helpful. And in fact, if you are inclined to want to get more of a detailed, extended reading about your personal situation, I am open to have to perform a personal reading for you. So the information is in the description box where you can book your appointment for a private session, and there I will be able to give you a more tailored reading pertaining to what may be going on in your personal situation. Okay, so the information is there. All right, earth signs, nonetheless, I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did find the information here that has been pointed out to you helpful, send some fire to that thumbs button to give me a like. As well, drop your comments, your feedback in terms of what you think about this. And until the next one, I'm wishing all of you a wonderful weekend. Stay positive. We are on the brink of positive changes as us earth signs, if I can talk. All right, see you guys later. Bye.